How we doing out there, people? This is your boy Bry. It's pretty cold outside, but here I am taking refuge in the greenhouse. Let me show you what I'm talking about, people. Inside the greenhouse on a sunny day, you have literally the greenhouse effect. Let me show you the temperature in here. It's got to be about 35 degrees outside, maybe a little less. I know it's freezing out. Take a look at what we got here. We're looking at just about 80 degrees in the greenhouse, people. Now do you see why this is the tail end of February. This is why you can start to grow and plant your seeds in your greenhouse as early as March. You see that we have our soil prepped. Okay, it's very dry conditions in here. Okay, we've got a situation that says when you're having a cold day and it's cold outside, you don't necessarily need to run the heater. You can come out in the greenhouse and just enjoy some of the sunshine. I mean, the benefits of sunshine are so amazing. Vitamin D, all kinds of just making you feel good. Maybe this is why, people, I have such a positive outlook on life. I have a greenhouse. And I spend time out in the greenhouse. I absorb, you can feel the heat come through the greenhouse, and it's almost as if when you were a child, when you were swaddled by your mother or a caretaker, so to speak, you felt basically the love that came from that. Just like the sun rays, you feel the love coming in. And I'm feeling 80 degrees in here, and I'm feeling pretty fine. But it's cold outside. You can see there's snow out there if you look around. It was, I think, 11 degrees last night. But here where the sun is high and there's no clouds in the greenhouse, as you can see, we're looking at 80 degrees, people. And we're ready to start planting some stuff. We're ready to start getting some vegetables and some good nutrition for our bodies, because we can't always rely on the grocery store. As you know, everything is imported. You don't have, how do I put this, a direct chain from your, say, the soil to the table. Where here in a greenhouse or in a garden, square foot gardening, you have a much more controlled situation where you can say, I'm not putting pesticides on my food. You can say to the manufacturers of the big gardens out there that are just saturating, soaking their vegetables in poison, that maybe that's not the road for you to take, if you know what I mean. Monsanto's and all these other corporations that just spray everything down and kill every bug and every mole and every snake in the field. Listen, people, if the bugs won't eat it, you shouldn't eat it. This is a campaign that says, you, the DIYer, you can do it. You can grow your own vegetables, especially if you're in the sunny area of, say, down in the Midwest or out down south. You can do it. But even so, proving up here in upstate New York, you, the DIYer, can still grow your own vegetables. And in a way, you have somewhat of a small, slight advantage. And what I mean by that is we have basements up here. So you can take your squash and a lot of your hardy vegetables when they come off in the fall, and you can put them down in like a bin, so to speak. My basement stays relatively 65 degrees down there year round. You can capture that and say, what we're going to do is store those down there and cover them with some, say, newspapers or whatever. And you, the DIYer, can enjoy, say, squash all winter long, which has a beautiful flavor. It has a lot of vitamins and nutrients in it. Your other stuff, what we're going to do, what I'm adding to the knowledge base, so to speak, this year is I'm going to get into canning, people. I've done the sprouting and I've done the gardening, but now what I plan on doing is getting into the canning, because what I want to do, I do have survival food. I do have all that stuff stored up so that we're not going to starve if, say, whatever happens. We don't know. But what I'm going to do is start storing stuff and putting it in mason jars that are whole meals. Chicken, venison, beef. I'm going to cook it down with the onions and garlic, and the most important essential ingredient, the herbs, people, the herbs, the fresh herbs, the vitamins that nature, not vitamins, the healing properties that nature provides, okay? You have to have fresh herbs in your food. Number one, it flavors them beautifully. Number two, it goes directly into your body and heals you, people. It heals you of maybe the ailment that you, the DIYer, might be suffering with. Maybe you're suffering with, say, you're swelled up and your bones hurt or your tendons hurt. I'm 52 years old, people, and I guarantee you, you bring a 25-year-old out in my driveway and I'll wrestle him right to the ground. I won't feel sore, people. I'm eating right. I'm living right. I'm not smoking cigarettes. I'm not vaping. My goodness, the amount of people that are out there sucking on these vaporizers. This is the cheapest. These vaporizers come mainly from China, people. I mean, in the day, you knew cigarettes were bad for you. They have glass and fiberglass and all kinds of stuff in the filters that go in your lungs. But vaping, you're taking a liquid chemical to taste like grape, and you're sucking that into your lungs off of, it's not just a vapor. It's the heavy metals that are inside that thing that are heating up that vapor in order, liquid, to make it a vapor. The heavy metals you're breathing directly into your bloodstream, people. I mean, do you literally have rocks in your head to be vaporizing? Come on. But anyway, at the end of the day, if you want to live right and you want to live, not just live a long life, you want to live a healthy life. A life that says, I can go out there and still dig a ditch. A life that says, I can go climb that tree and take something off the branch. A life that says, I can get on my roof and not be afraid that my bones are going to be brittle and break. Or fall down. Okay, let's be smart, people. Let's live right. Let's do it, and do it right. Because if you're not doing it right, you're not doing it. So anyway, this is Bry. I'm over here at the compound. We're not vaporizing. We're not smoking. We're not doing any of that. We're living a good, wholesome life, and we are going to get into canning. We're back to the day, even when there was sodas, people. Remember this? They used to put everything in glass. Now everything is plastic. You say, well, what's wrong with plastic? Even the plastic that they make for food leaches. It leaches liquids from the plastic over time. It gets into the product. You're drinking that, people. You have microplastics that are getting into your bloodstream. I mean, I don't know what to say other than you need to wake up and smell the roses. But if you want to do it and do it right, you better get on the program and you better start planning and preparing. This is Bry. I'm over here in the greenhouse. I'm enjoying the beautiful sunshine on me. And I'm saying you, the DIYer, can do it. I encourage you to get out there and do something that is productive for yourself. Don't always wait for the corporation to give you the food, so to speak. There's nothing wrong with going out and getting something to eat. If that's a couple times here and there, at least you're at home doing the right thing. At least you're making your own food. You're not just letting Cisco put everything from McDonald's to Applebee's to you name it. It's all the same food. It's just packaged differently. But this is Bry. I'm over here, and I'm at the compound. We're making it happen. And this ain't a knock on Applebee's. I like Applebee's, but I'm saying you can't eat that every day. You have to have home-cooked food. This ain't a knock on McDonald's. If you're in a situation where you have to eat here and there, find the best thing there and get it. But at the end of the day, that's not your main meal. You know what I mean? That's like birthday parties or whatever. You have cake here and there and again. You're not eating cake every day, people. You need to put something back into your body. Okay? You need to put some herbs and cook home good meals, and you'll live a long, successful life. And you'll be happy doing it. This is Bry. I've got to go. I need to get some of this sun, and I need to get outside and get something done. We'll talk to you later, people.